Excellent.
The home of everything Frederick.
I love it.
It's got such a colorful background.
And that's a perfect background.
Great backdrop.
Yeah.
I'm with Amanda, Women to Women Mentoring.
Yes, ma'am.
So since October, you've been at the helm. Let's tell everybody, in case they're not aware, what is Women to Women Mentoring?
Yeah, so Women to Women Mentoring is a small nonprofit organization based here in Frederick, really focused on building community and partnerships through mentoring relationships between women. So we serve all adult women in Frederick, and in some of our programs serve Carroll County as well. So it's really hyper local, but we do a lot of programs for adult women, including our core program, which includes a one-on-one match program and monthly workshops. It lasts about 6 months, really focused on that group of women 18 to 34 who are going through change or looking for some guidance in their lives. They're paired with an experienced mentor in the community, and they spend a lot of time together. They do workshops on things like boundary setting and goal setting and their strengths, really learning how to empower themselves and make great decisions with working with their mentor, and also branching out and growing on their own. We have a Women in STEM program, which is for undergraduate women.
Okay.
And we also have our mentoring circles, which are for folks who have more life experience, that age 35 and up, that is really focused on just getting together. As adult women, sometimes we think, I just need to talk about life stuff. And mentoring circles are really focused on that. So
very cool. So how do you get the women, how do women apply to be a mentee, I guess? How does that happen?
A lot of our mentees come from word of mouth references.
Okay.
So it's really important to be out in the community and talk to people about what we do. And once they come to us, they have a quick application they fill out on our website. They meet with our senior program manager and really get to know them better, because when they join the program, we want to match them with the best mentor, not only for their career interests or their personal interests, but their personalities as well. So that when they meet together, there's really a personal connection that happens.
You guys are like a dating service.
A little bit.
I like this. I like it.
That's right. Without the monthly fees.
Yeah, exactly. How many women do you mentor every 6-week program?
So there's usually
6 month, you said, sorry, 6 month program.
Yeah, there's usually 20 or so, 20 to 25 is sort of our ideal group.
Okay.
And they all meet together. They might meet on an evening, they might meet over Zoom, depending on the schedule. We run 2 cohorts, or sometimes 3 if we have a lot of interest per year. So it ends up being about between 40 and 60 mentees every year. And that doesn't include our STEM program, which is also about 25 women. And then our mentoring circles are generally a little smaller, 8 to 12 individuals as part of those.
Interesting. So where do you find your mentors?
A lot of them also come from word of mouth. People who love us. And folks who come to us, we go to a lot of networking events, a lot of other places where we talk to people, and we ask them, hey, have you ever thought about being a mentor? Because everyone has a story. You don't have to have a specific set of credentials or have to have accomplished a certain number of things. Anyone can be a mentor. Every woman has a life experience, and every story is powerful. Even when you set out in your life and you think, I'm going to follow this very strict path, maybe you didn't follow it. That's an important story to tell. We probably both have those similar stories.
Yes, for sure. For sure, absolutely. How can Frederick help you?
Sure. And I think the way that Frederick helps us the most is just by knowing that we're out there. And when interacting with women in your lives who might be going through a change or might be looking for something different or looking for connections in a new way, recommending that, hey, have you ever looked at this organization? They might have resources or a place that you can go talk, an event that you can attend, and really join that community that way. That really seems to be the best way to build that network. We really are, grassroots and ground up, and we love talking about what we do. Obviously, we're very passionate about what we do, and word of mouth is the most powerful gift that Frederick could give us.
What's been the biggest challenge? The
biggest challenge is, for me, coming back to working in the nonprofit space. I worked in a corporate role for a long time, and the dynamic is a little different. The resources are very different, but I really love being back in the nonprofit space and really solving those day-to-day challenges. There's no shortage of challenges in a small nonprofit, but really taking time to sit back and think, how will this impact everything that we do? Every dollar spent is valuable. Not that it's a challenge, but it's a different set of things to think about, which I've really loved. And it's just such an amazing community that I just love being a part of it.
fundraising. So do you have events each year that are key and cornerstone to Women to Women?
We do, and many of you are probably familiar with our Clutch the Future Purse auction. I've got my own Clutch the Future purchase, but that is our big fundraiser for the year, and that happens in March every year in 2025. Coincidentally, it's on International Women's Day, which is March 8th, 2025, so that Saturday. A big day. Hopefully the weather will hold out for us, and it will be a wonderful event. But that's a significant fundraiser for us, with the goal being that we offer all of our programs free of charge. So all of our support, all of the folks in the community who support us financially and with volunteer time, really gives us all women access to our programs and don't have to worry about without financial cost, right? Or having it be a barrier to participate. That's right.
Of course. If there was one thing you wanted people in Frederick to walk away with knowing about Women to Women mentoring, what would it be?
That we think about there's a lot of buzzwords out there about, not buzzwords, but true things about diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. We are belonging, right? Everything that we do is all about belonging, and we really create a space for women to be a part of that and to belong and really feel that sense of community. And I feel like a lot of folks maybe don't remember or think that mentoring is something that they can do. Every story is powerful, and when you think about yourself as a mentor, you can do it. Mentoring is as informal as our conversation, but it can be as structured or as not structured as you want. But everyone has a story to tell, and everyone's story is valuable.
What is the next time? Like, is it a rolling kind of mentoring thing, or do you kind of have set dates that things start?
That's a great question. Our cohorts start generally at the beginning of the academic year, so September, October.
Gotcha.
And then there's generally, if we have the interest, one in the winter, and then one that runs spring into sort of the beginning of summer. And then we, kind of regroup over the summer and start that cycle over again.
Gotcha. So right now would be the time, if you're interested in being a mentor, to reach out.
Absolutely.
And what is the process of becoming a mentor?
So similar to applying to be a mentee, you would visit our website. We have a short form to fill out. You just, select that you would be interested in being a mentor. You would talk to our program team, get to know you a little bit better, what your interests are, talk about the commitment, and then see where we can find a good match. There is mentor training that's involved. We have a little bit of training just to talk about how we do things at Women to Women Mentoring, like what we expect from our mentors and how to interact with mentees, and how to address any challenges that might come up, or great conversation starters, so that the mentor relationship is equally valuable to the mentee.
Good.
So we don't just throw mentors in cold and be like, good luck.
See you later.
That's right.
Good luck.
See you in 6 months. But we do try to structure it in a way that everyone understands the expectations, and that the mentees and mentors really start out building that relationship and having enough structure to keep that conversation going, but also enough freedom to explore that relationship as it naturally evolves.
Have there been any results from a mentor-mentee that you go, that's really cool?
We love to hear the stories when mentors and mentees come back to say, especially a mentee, to say, I still talk to my mentor long after the program is over, or they attend events together. They might, come to Clutch the Future together as a group, or we see them at events, just attending events together, or when you hear that a mentor helped a mentee with a promotion or a new job, or helped them find a new pathway in their lives. But also when mentors come back and volunteer for things, or come back and mentor multiple times. We love to see mentors, mentees, everyone out in the community when we come to events, and they're like, we love Women to Women Mentoring. It was such a valuable experience, or to reflect on those. Or when mentees come back and then be mentors. I think that's the ultimate goal.
That is the ultimate goal, right?
When they decide that, hey, this had such an impact on my life that I want to come back and give back, which is always super fabulous.
You can't ask for any more than that.
That's the incredible word of mouth.
Yes, exactly. And we'll make sure the website's up on screen.
Absolutely.
People can reach out, whether you want to be a mentor or you are a mentee potential. And there's no shame in that. Boy, we all go through changes. Sometimes you just need to be redirected, and maybe this can help.
I would love that.
Awesome.
We'd love to see you.
Well, thank you so much,
Well, thank
Amanda.
you so much.
It was great
this was
to chat
so fun.
with you. And we look forward to seeing you at the next Women to Women Mentoring fundraiser. whether you're involved directly with the program or not.
That's right. Always a good time. So come out and see us.
Awesome. All right. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
guys next time.